guys, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 3 video, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Abarth 500. Now, the Abarth 500 did surprise me, and I know I've already done old versus new in one of my older videos. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But yeah, this is just gonna be a new segment, which is I review each car A to Z, or A to W in this case, since the W, like in Hypersport, is the the last car manufacturer. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we? So if you explode the car, you only get the two doors that open up, but I mean, it's the same with the 595 as well. The boot and the bonnet don't open either. So if we just head in the car, which I found quite a strange task, it was quite hard, but if we just look around the car, you can see that it's quite modern, it's quite dark. It's basically just a modern, sportish hatchback kind of car. Now the chrome thing here, I don't know if that's a handle or a wind down for the window. I think it's got 5 gears, and yeah, if we power it on right now, I'll let you listen to that. I'll rev it up. The rev counter is in the middle of the speedometer, and the boost thing is there, so you can see that sort of goes up and down quite frequently when you rev the engine. So when we head over to the passenger side, I'll look at the gauge clusters a bit more. Not the gauge clusters, like the radio and stuff like that. So, yeah, not really much. Okay, we'll just head in the passenger side right now. As you can see, straight away, it's still got that same handle, and the wing mirror movement's not there. And I also quite like this red stitching on the seats. I think that's quite a nice touch. But right here you've got 500, and it's just basically a radio that is a reasonably sized windscreen as well, not bad. Also the gear shifter is quite high up. You've also got this little Abarth badge underneath the rear window on both sides. You've got this nice little rear spoiler here as well. So if we just go into photo mode, you can see you've got single exit exhaust to either side, which is quite cool. You've got these little vents for the wheels, I suspect. A little antenna at the top. As you can see, I kind of like doing these shots where it moves over the car and stuff. But apart from that, yeah, I think this is the right video. I'm not too sure. If I've already done it, then I don't care. This should be the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. You've also got 3 lights in a sort of triangular sequence. The bottom ones of the proper headlights, I think they're running lights, and the other ones are fog lights. I just tripped over my dog. I hate these wheels here. I really don't like them. But they're interchangeable with other wheels for $3 grand or something. So yeah, if we just go to drive it right now. So I'm in the Outback right now. Just to give you a good view. So if we just do that now, it looks pretty cool. It looks quite aggressive. Well, it's like the 695. It's like the 500 and the 695 is sort of the one in between there. Like the actual Fiat 500 and the Abarth 695. It's the sort of car, it's like the mid-range in between there. I also kind of like this Abarth strip that runs down, but we'll get into that later because I found something out that can happen. I'll just explain that now, actually. So there's a manufacturer where you can change it back to be a normal Fiat 500, and then if you change the color, it gets rid of them stripes, and it's quite nice actually. Sorry. If you're the one for simplistic and not really aggressive looks, you can do that. So I mean, it sounds pretty nice as well. There's not really much to be said, really. So if we just head down the highway, near enough to the end of the clip, we put it up against different cars, so...
Pace is ready, boss. You know, The one from the movie?
Okay, that's just the pace, so I'll probably do a video on that as well. But right now we're trying to see what the top speed of it is. So it takes a while to reach its top speed. But once it gets there, I mean, it's quite quick. It's like not the quickest car in the game, obviously. But it's a pretty quick car, nonetheless. Sorry, I'm quite talking a lot, aren't I? So it just hit 130 right there. Not too high of speed, but I mean, it could probably keep up with a Polo GTI, which unfortunately aren't in the game. I think the Mini John Cooper Works would get ahead of it off the line, which is also the Mini that we'll review when we get down to Mini. But yeah, so we just hit 135 there, which it seems to be maxing out at. But I'm pretty sure later on in the video, it gets, yeah, it's just going to hit 140 on this downhill, which is pretty quick. I mean, I don't think that's actually the speed it can go. I'm not too sure. But okay, so 142 seemed to be the one that maxed out at, which is pretty quick, to be honest. Like, from a little car like this, I mean, what can the 695 reach? Probably 150, maybe? I'm not too sure. But this is like how long it took to reach its top speed. So all the way from the Outback Horizon Festival and past, from like the little triangle, just where that grey completed race is, all the way to where we are right now. But I mean, it can wheel spin. It's front wheel drive and it can wheel spin, just not very well. Okay, right, what are we doing now? Okay, so I was like showing you what it sounds like. So from the inside, it does sound pretty nice. Sounds like a general, I don't know if it's got its own engine sound, because I'm sure I've heard that sound somewhere else, but, it's alright. So that's sort of a test I'll do on each car, on each review that is, just to see if it can do that, see if it's got enough power. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't, obviously. But, hang on, right. Okay, so I actually attempted this a couple of times and none of them worked out. I don't know whether it's because it's front wheel drive or whatnot, but I just couldn't seem to get it to work. I mean, I tried, it just stops there. But if we just, yeah, quick wheel spin, just check how long that was. I don't know what these are called. I think they're called 11s or something. I'm not too sure. Leave a comment if you know what they're called. And also leave a comment if you've got any suggestions of what should be on my channel, like Forza Horizon 3 related. So yeah, I mean, I think that's about where the end. I'm not too sure. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I mean, I know it's like midway through the video, but okay. So if you just switch into the Mini, which is a pretty close, sort of, yeah, it's a pretty close rival. Okay, and just a spoiler, it sounds a lot better in my opinion. It sounds like a race car, sort of. So we did a quick wheel spin. I think it was longer, than the Abarth, wheel spin. I'm pretty sure it was. I should have started it from the same point, so it would have been fair, but I'm actually not too sure now after looking at it. It could have been a bit shorter. Yeah, I think it was a bit short, to be honest. I don't know whether that's because the Abarth has more power or whatever. But, you know, it's a pretty good car. Just in a suite right now. yeah, so I don't know what happened here. It's just the editing and stuff. I left my microphone off, so I basically got I said everything and now I've forgotten it. But basically right here I ruined the Fiat. I'll just let you watch. Tell me what I do wrong, which is probably a lot of stuff. Basically, yeah, I ruined it. And it cut out a lot from the last clip. I'm not too sure why. Must just be something wrong with it. That's so annoying now. I left my microphone off. But my sick editing skills made up for that, which I don't actually have any editing skills whatsoever. But the Fiat, when I'm finished and when I go around the loop, it handles like it's being possessed by someone on the left side of the road. It's the devil. It's terrible. It's horrible, actually. And I wasn't even steering it, and when I tried to correct it, it doesn't work. Like, it just spins out. Like, the cars in GTA 5 that are supposed to have, like, a broken back wheel that in the coding or something. Like, I think it's the new Infernus, the Infernus Retro. I think when you steer left on that car, it's like got something to do with one of the back wheels being broken. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips, but I actually learned that off Mr. Boss for the Win. If you want, I'll leave a link in the description to his video, if you haven't seen it already, which most of you probably have. But because I upgraded I made it all-wheel drive, I had to do all that again. It was basically cool, though. It's fine. So, yeah, just let that save. So, take it round the loop, and I'll tell you what I mean when I feel like it's been possessed. Right, let's do this. Hang on, let it load. Right, watch. Handles better round the corner. Like, it doesn't handle better, but it's like better, if you know what I mean. Probably don't. Right, hold up. Look, I mean, like, I tried to correct it. I mean, it handles a lot better around that corner, don't get me wrong, but when you're trying to correct this thing, it's like, bro. There'll also be a video on GTA 4 coming up. I found a little thing that I didn't actually know existed. I'll just run you through that right now real quick. If you shoot a gun at the front window of anything, or like any vehicle in GTA 4, it doesn't break. The car sets on fire or explodes before that window breaks. If you crash it though, it breaks. If you shoot it and shoot it and shoot it and shoot it and shoot it continuously, it doesn't break. The car literally sets on fire or explodes. So if I reset it and adjusted it again, trial and error basically this is for me. I don't know too much about this stuff. I just wanted to make it quicker. No, it's 60 times, 2.9 seconds, nearly in Bugatti Veyron. Well, it is in Bugatti Veyron territory. Not as quick as a Bugatti Veyron, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment on what your favourite supercar is as well. That would be cool. Leave a comment for any recommendations. Drop a like as well. It's greatly appreciated on a small channel like this. It just helps me grow and helps me, like, reach what I want to do. But anyway, enough of the sad stories. So basically the gearing, whole bunch of stuff I don't know about. I just guessed and it worked, sort of. I mean, it goes a lot slower, but if you move it down to speed, which I didn't do, I didn't really want to bother doing that. Also, this video is pretty long, by my standards. But yeah, I mean, we take it around the loop and it does perfect. No pulling because it's been possessed. It's like the devil is underneath the car and it's just possessing it to go whichever way I want. It's so good. Also, it handles so much better around the corners. But once we put it up against some more cars, you'll see that it's really not the greatest. Also, I think this car went around in like about, what, 30, about about 13 seconds. Just put in the comments below what the Fiat did, the Abarth did, because I'm going to time the other cars because I forgot to do that. I forgot to do it with the Abarth, but... I get in the wrong car to start off with, which is a brilliant start, because I don't check that it's the Regira, which I can't drive. I can drive the Agira though, which is the car I take out next, because I took the Regira out and I just spun it out all the time. It's got way too much power for my liking. I just accepted it, because I thought I might be able to drive it. And who else thinks the back of the Regira reminds them of the 811 or whatever it is out of GTA 5? I thought that was pretty cool. At the back of it, sort of... I mean, look at that. I mean, I can't even control it. But when I get the Agira out, it's better. But you know, I mean, I've tried a couple of times. This is my... Well, last time was my last time, sort of, yeah. But we're just getting the Agira right now. I'll time the Agira when it goes around the track. So let's just say for now the Fiat did it in 14 seconds, okay? We'll see what... Okay, take the BMW out first. I'll time it from when we start off to when we get back, okay? If we just wait. Right. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, 40. Right, we'll have to raise up the Fiat. Let me know what it was in the comments. Let's just say like 35 seconds or something. I think we're going the... Right, what do we go in right now? Do we go in the... I think we're going the Nissan. Or is it the Koenigsegg? Because we definitely go in the Koenigsegg. Okay, we're going the Nismo Motul Ortec GTR Le Mans thing. Which is probably my favourite car in the game. And that may be the Nissan that we review. But because it's a DLC, it might not be. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35 seconds. It was 5 seconds quicker than the BMW, I think. And about, let's just say the same time as the 500, Abarth 500. Okay, so what are we in now? Oh, right, we don't go in the Ultima, because I thought my Koenigsegg Agira was that, but it wasn't. It turns out, so yeah. Just go to the right Koenigsegg this time. I'm not too sure if they actually have the Agira all in the game, but yeah, let's just time it. Okay. Give me a sec. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 seconds. 34 seconds, guys. So far from what I know from those 3 cars, the Koenigsegg is the quickest. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly content on Forza Horizon 3, and look out for that GTA 4 video. But yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. This is me, and we'll do the Acura NSX next. Bye.